Chances are you know someone who has donated blood before, but have you ever thought of joining the bone marrow registry? One local man did, and he recently got the call of a lifetime. Fox 32's Amara Walker has this story.
Yeah,
Amara.
he just got that call a few months ago, and he was quite surprised. Today I met a young man from Skokie who is preparing his body to save the life of a man he has never met. He will be a bone marrow donor for a patient fighting a blood cancer, and he wants his story to get you thinking about making that first step. Shalom Klein sees his doctor regularly for injections. The injections over 4 days are stimulating his stem cells so he can donate them to a complete stranger with acute myeloid leukemia.
What's a little bit of pain relative to somebody's life? That's a very easy sacrifice for me to make. I'm excited about it.
This life-saving opportunity arose from a chance encounter a year and a half ago. The 25-year-old Skokie resident happened to see a bone marrow drive across the street from his office.
I walked in and I quickly signed the consent form and got swabbed.
The chances of being a match are very slim, and that's why donors are always needed. In a few days, Shalom will undergo a 4 to 6 hour non-surgical procedure called peripheral blood stem cell donation, or PBSC, at Advocate Lutheran General Hospital. Dr. Leonard Klein is the head of the bone marrow transplant program.
The pain is fairly minimal, it's very well tolerated, and it's not long-standing. Once the pheresis procedure is completed, then the pain goes away completely.
Within a couple days of the harvest, the recipient will get a chance at a new life.
Within 10 to 14 days, Scott cells will be growing into this patient. And if the patient makes it and survives the entire procedure, forever, as long as that patient is alive, Scott's stem cells and blood cells will be circulating in that patient's body forever.
Lauren Johnson of the Be the Match National Marrow Donor Program says last year, less than half of the 14,000 people searching for a marrow donor were able to find one.
Not enough people know about the registry and the need, especially for minorities, to join the registry, because as a minority, they are highly underrepresented on the registry. You're most likely going to match somebody of your same ethnicity.
Shalom hopes his generosity will inspire others.
I just think that the more people need to be aware of this easy step that people can take.
Shalom Klein will get the chance to meet the 60-year-old recipient of his stem cells in 1 year if that patient agrees to it. Shalom says he is looking forward to meeting him one day. And as you heard from the Be the Match spokeswoman Lauren Johnson, there is a big need for minorities to join the registry. If you're interested in learning more, go to our website, myfoxchicago.com.
And Amara, for those who don't know, bone marrow donation, it sounds scary. What are some of the myths surrounding?
Well, that is the biggest myth, that it is a scary procedure, but it really isn't. A lot of folks think it's very painful. It's not very painful, and if you do happen to be a match, it doesn't mean that you're going to undergo a surgical procedure. Most of the time, you'll undergo a non-surgical procedure that you just saw in my story.
All right, Amara Walker, thank you very much.
Sure.
Darlene?